Hi guys, thank you so much for staying tuned to my channel. And if you're joining my channel for the first time, I want to say thank you so much. And please go ahead to subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Selling online helps to increase your product profitability. And if it's something that you're currently considering, then I want to say thumbs up to you because you are moving in the right direction. One of the things you afford you is that it makes your store to be open 24/7, meaning that buyers can reach out to you at any point in time without any barrier. And buyers are not also restricted to a particular location because then you are reaching several people across different states, across different regions who can contact you for what you're currently selling. But before you do that, there are several things that you need to put into consideration. First of all, online selling can take place in various forms. One, you can sell through your social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Another way by which you can sell online is through e-commerce platforms such as Shopify. Then the third way you can sell online is through what we call online marketplace such as Amazon, Etsy, eBay. These are some of the various ways by which online selling can take place. But before you go ahead to choose any of these forms, you need to consider several things before doing so. So one of the things is the product selection. What type of product do you want to sell? The type of platform that you want to go on will determine the type of product that you want to sell. Because not all products can sell well on all the platforms. So for example, on Amazon, you see people sell lots of skincare products. People sell things like doorbell cameras. People sell like wireless cameras, gadgets, and fashion items. Some of these things tend to move more on places like Amazon. If you go on Etsy, for example, you have things like handmade stuffs, arts and crafts tend to move well on those kind of platforms. So if you're considering any platform, you need to think about the things that regularly people go there for and people tend to buy. The second thing you need to put into consideration is the target audience. Are you going to be selling to men? Are you going to be selling to women? Are you going to be selling to children? Because, for example, if you're selling using your social media and platforms like Facebook or Instagram and you want to run ads and your target is children, there's a way by which you can target that demographic and run and target your ads to that demography. So you need to know the type of audience that you're trying to target to your product. The third thing you need to consider is the platform that you want to use. Like I mentioned, there are several platforms. You have the e-commerce sites, you have the online marketplace, and you have your social media platforms. The difference between your e-commerce site and your online marketplace is the fact that with your e-commerce site, you have a dedicated, domain that is only made for you, and customers can go on there to order your products. Whereas on an online marketplace is open to several sellers, and buyers can go there to choose for themselves. The advantage with the e-commerce one is the fact that people who go on such e-commerce site are coming directly to your brand, and that is what they want to order. They tend to spend more time there. But for the online marketplace system, because there are several sellers there, they can gloss through all the sellers and begin to check the reviews one after the other. While the e-commerce platform might take a while, to develop, but it offers you more advantage as compared to the online platforms. The fourth thing you need to consider is the business model. The model that you choose to use also determines the type of shipping, the type of inventory management system that you want to use. So for example, if you want to use drop shipping, what that means is that you don't have to manage all that bottleneck of the inventory, the logistics, or you want to be selling wholesale product or retail product. That also affects, the types of, platform that you're going to be using, because various platforms offer different, features that you can benefit from. The other thing you need to consider is the shipment and the fulfillment. So you need to consider how the items are going to be shipped and how they're going to be fulfilled. Do you want to use a carrier like DHL or FedEx? If you're going to be liaising with any of them, then you need to factor that in your cost and how that is going to be done. The other thing you need to consider is the legal and compliance requirements. Various platforms also have different legal and compliance requirements. So for example, on Amazon, you cannot sell things like hazardous materials or weapons. or they have things such as protection of intellectual properties and copyright. So if there's anything that has an intellectual infringement, you might not be able to sell on Amazon. So you need to understand the kind of legal and compliance requirements of the various platforms that you're going on. The other thing you need to consider is the payment platform. So for you to sell online, you need to think about the payment gateways that you need to integrate into whatever platform that you're going to be using. So if you're going to be selling on e-commerce or online marketplace, you need to consider the payment platform gateways that you're going to be using. So payment gateways like WorldPay, gateways like PayPal, Amazon Pay, Stripe are some of the popular ones that people use. PayPal, for example, is in over 200 countries and they have over 25 currencies. WorldPay is also a popular one that is in about 40 current countries and over 125 currencies. So some of these ones have a lot of advantages that you can maximize. The other thing you need to consider is the marketing and promotion. You need to consider how you're going to market your products so that people can begin to see them on the various platforms that you're putting them on. So you can use your online platform to run ads, send email marketing, influencer marketing, to influence how people can begin to go on the various platforms that you are listing your products on. And the final thing I'm going to be talking about is customer support. You need to consider how customers are going to be communicated to. If they have any issues in terms of returns, in terms of cancellations, how this is going to be done, you need to consider that as well. So if you follow some of the things that I've listed in this video, then you are on your journey to succeeding in your online sales. If this video has been helpful to you, please go ahead to like the video and share with as many people that it will benefit. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this channel. See you next time.